If you've ever been told that you're overreacting or felt embarrassed by how strongly you reacted to something small, this video is for you. Maybe someone said something casually, and your body reacted like something serious just happened. Or maybe later, you couldn't even explain why it affected you so much. And what often makes this harder is that other people don't see what you're reacting to. They only see the reaction, so you start wondering, why does this feel so intense for me? Why can't I just respond normally? In this video, I'm not here to tell you to stop reacting. I'm not here to fix you. I want to help you understand why your reactions make sense, even when other people don't understand them. Because most reactions don't come from the moment itself. They come from what your nervous system learned long before that moment ever happened. From the inside, these reactions don't feel dramatic. They feel real. A small comment can suddenly feel heavy. A change in someone's tone can feel threatening. A pause in a conversation can create panic, shame, or anger. And what's confusing is that you often know, logically, that the situation doesn't match the reaction. You might think, why am I reacting like this? Why does my body feel like something bad is happening? And after it passes, there's often shame. You replay the moment in your head. You tell yourself you should have handled it better. You wonder what's wrong with you. What makes this especially painful is that you might also notice the opposite happening sometimes. Big events don't always trigger much emotion, but small things do. That inconsistency makes people feel broken. But it's not inconsistency, it's adaptation. Other people are reacting to the situation in front of them. Your nervous system is reacting to meaning. They see a comment. Your body feels a familiar emotional pattern. They're responding to what's happening now. Your nervous system is responding to what it has learned before. And this difference creates misunderstanding. From the outside, your reaction looks out of proportion. From the inside, it feels necessary. A useful way to think about this is this. They are responding to the situation. Your body is responding to what it recognizes. That recognition doesn't happen consciously. It happens automatically. And automatic responses aren't moral failures. They're learned responses. Your nervous system's job is not to be logical. Its job is to keep you safe. And it learns safety and danger not through explanation, but through experience. If, earlier in life, certain emotions, tones, or situations were connected to danger, your nervous system learned that connection. So later, when something feels similar, even if the situation is objectively different, your body reacts as if the old threat is happening again. This is why reactions can feel fast and overwhelming. The nervous system doesn't wait for conscious thought. It acts first. It's also why saying just calm down doesn't work. The system isn't asking whether you should react. It's asking whether it needs to protect you. And here's something important. The nervous system doesn't measure danger by size. It measures danger by familiarity. Small things can feel dangerous if they match old emotional patterns. Big things can feel distant if your system learned to shut down instead of react. Both are survival strategies. Why this doesn't mean you're broken. Understanding this doesn't mean every reaction is helpful, but it does mean every reaction has a reason. And that matters. Because when people don't understand their reactions, they often turn against themselves. They try to control, suppress, or shame their responses. But shame doesn't teach the nervous system safety. It teaches it to stay on guard. Understanding does something different. Understanding removes the idea that you're defective. It replaces it with the idea that your system learned something, and learned it for a reason. And that shift alone often changes how intense reactions feel over time. Not instantly, not magically, but gradually. Understanding your reactions doesn't mean anything goes. It doesn't mean other people have to accept harmful behavior. And it doesn't mean you can't learn new responses. But it does mean that change starts with curiosity, not punishment. When you understand why something happens, you stop fighting yourself. And when you stop fighting yourself, your nervous system has a chance to learn something new. Safety isn't learned through force. It's learned through consistency. If your reactions feel intense, confusing, or misunderstood, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means your nervous system learned to survive in a way that made sense at the time. Understanding that doesn't excuse everything, but it does remove shame. And removing shame is often the first real step toward change. You don't need to become someone else. You need to understand the system you're living with. And that understanding can be learned, slowly, gently, and safely.